Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a barefoot shoes video, so I thought it's time for me to make another one. Now, recently I've actually worn out my Hobibear Barefoot shoes, and I thought, you know what, let's try and go for a cheaper option. There's a few more options on the market now compared to when I first got barefoot shoes about 5 years ago. So I did have a look on Amazon, and there is ones for about £33 called Hobibear shoes, and they had very good reviews, so I thought I'll do a quick review of what they're like, first impressions, unboxing, etc. So here we go, ordered off Amazon, as you can see here. So here we are, standard packaging, Hobibear. Here we go. First impressions, opening it now. Quite nicely presented. Here we are. Okay. So yeah, first, in terms of first impression, you can definitely tell it's a barefoot shoe. It has the wider toe box here for, to allow all your toes to move freely rather than being pinched here at the top, which a lot of traditional shoes have. They also have zero drop as well. So as you can see, the sole here is flat all the way, so there's no heel whatsoever, so your feet can sit perfectly flat like that, which is actually really good for walking. Over time you get used to it as well. This is what I really enjoy now. Whenever I wear a heel and stuff like that, it always feels a bit odd, so now I prefer walking completely flat and barefoot. And I actually wore a pair of Air Maxes the other day after my Hobibear Barefoot shoes got ruined in muddy water. I had to chuck them and had to go back to my Air Forces. And the first thing I noticed straight away was how tight the toe box is. So, first impressions, it looks like it's spacious. I got the all black one. So here we've got like a bit of a mesh sort of finish, and we've got like a little bit of a, I don't know, I suppose you could call it like a suede sort of effect on the trim here. All black. So, I suppose these shoes are really good for like maybe work, if you have to stick to a dress code, maybe school as well. If you just want something plain, all black. Which is why I got these, because I thought these were the most versatile type of shoe. All black sort of goes with everything. And it also seems like you can sort of wear this to the gym, out and about. It is quite grippy, so I'm not sure if you can see a sort of grip there. It looks like it's got quite a lot of grip there. It's not completely smooth, which will be really helpful for things like gym, walking, hiking, etc. So yeah, I'm gonna try them on now and you can see how they look. So here we go guys, first time trying them on. Take a look, see what you think. Got the branding here on the side, the Hobibear. This is what it looks like from the back. So first impressions guys, just a few minutes sort of trying them on and walking down a little bit in these in the garden. They feel really nice. So one of the first things I noticed is that the sole is a little bit thicker. Even though it's a zero drop and there's no sort of elevation on that sole there, it's a little bit thicker, as you can probably hear. It's a little bit harder and thicker than you would get on like a Hobibear Barefoot, for example. So that takes a little bit more getting used to, especially if you're used to like a slightly lighter sole or a thinner sole. One thing you could do is take the insoles out and it might make it a bit thinner for you. Another thing that I noticed straight away was how cushioned it was. So if you have a look at the inside of the shoe here, you can see that there's sort of cushioning there on the side, which the Hobibear Barefoots do not have. So, that's not a bad thing at all, guys. I don't mind that. It depends how minimalist you want your shoes. For a pretty basic shoe, £33, it's a nice level of cushioning. It makes it feel nice when you put it on, makes it feel a bit more premium, I suppose. And with all barefoot shoes, that sort of wider toe box, you notice the benefit of that straight away. It has got quite a wide toe box, so I am a size 10. These are size 10 shoes, and I think they sort of fit perfectly, so they do fit to size, which is always a benefit. But yeah, they feel really good, guys. I'm gonna now wear these for the next few weeks, see how they go. But overall, guys, they seem really good. You know, it's still sort of squashy and bendy, just like all the other barefoot shoes on the market. So yeah, could be a good alternative to Vivo Barefoot if you're on a bit more of a budget. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.